to attend Barbie with not wearing pink. Don't tell me I deleted it. Oh, I'm filming a Q&A. Honestly, I feel like I put a bit too much foundation on. And they were literally shouting my name. Exposing where I live. That doesn't affect me if you're on about me. But if you're like trying to diss or trying to question, right, like my sister, my boyfriend, people in my family that I care about, like, who are you? Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, in answer to the question, I'm not single, I'm in a relationship, don't want anybody else, thank you. So if you're asking for yourself, the answer's no. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to be doing something that I've not done in like a good hot minute, you know what I'm saying? I am going to be doing a get ready with me slash assumptions about me video. So I put this on my Instagram, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's at EVWM, and I do put question boxes sometimes for questions that I'm going to like answer on my YouTube videos. So yeah, I didn't get that many this time, I'm not gonna lie, so that's why I'm doing it as like a try to get ready with me as well as assumptions about me. But let's just get right into the video. Please watch the adverts, that really helps me out. Subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget I'm doing a giveaway at 7k subscribers. So the time is 5 minutes past 6, and I don't actually know what time I'm getting picked up, but I'm going on a date, that's what I'm getting ready for. We're going for some food and then we're going to watch Barbie, the new Barbie film, which I'm very scared to watch, you know, because I've planned an outfit that's not pink for starters, and I feel like that's just a criminal offence to attend Barbie with not wearing pink, so that's really good. But it was kind of a surprise, but then he told me, so it's not a surprise anymore, and I'm not wearing pink to Barbie, so that's that. But anyway, the next scenario, what were I even on about? Oh yeah, everyone says that they end up crying to Barbie, like when they've watched it, and I cry at any film anyway, so I just feel like I'm gonna be like really ugly crying, and he's gonna be like, what the hell is up here? I'm just gonna be like, I'm so sad, but it's fine, like it's seen me worse. So I'm just starting with some primer. I really like this primer. It's from Wet n Wild. It's the Prime Focus Primer Serum, and it's the brightening one. Looks like this. And I just rub that all over my face. I meant to clean my eyelashes before I started with some baby oil because I've got loads of eyelash glue on them, and I don't really want to wear eyelashes tonight, so we'll see how that goes. Because if they look really bad, I might just have to put eyelashes back on. So for foundation, I'm going to be using the Morphe foundation. Yeah, this one is my favourite ever foundation. I definitely recommend it. It's Filter FX Soft Focus Foundation Medium to Full Coverage by Morphe. I have it in the shade medium 13. But with the first assumption anyway. Ooh, I screenshotted the thing, so that's what I'm looking at. Not be a second, guys. Don't tell me I deleted it. Oh, it's not actually an assumption. Oh, I'm filming a Q&A. I thought it were assumptions about me. I think it's because most people have put assumptions about me. Oh, no, actually, I'm reading them now. It's definitely a Q. I need to start this whole intro again. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, I'm going to put foundation straight into my face. And the first question is, which memory do you want to go back to? Now, I've got a few memories that I really like. My favourite day of this year, hands down, is literally one of my best memories to date as well. It was the second day of the London trip that Johnny took me on when it was my birthday. Honestly, I don't know how, but that's missed my joggers by like a millisecond, not to mention my white top. And just so you're aware, guys, foundation stains, like I've learned that the hard way. So yeah, the second day of my London trip, we went to Camden. Well, we got a coffee in the morning, then we went to Camden, and then we watched Dirty Dancing in the West End, and honestly it was just the best day of my life. Like, I proper loved it. We were so happy, and there were like no drama, no nothing. It was like such a good day. it was just top tier, do you know what I mean? Like, it was just amazing. I feel like I put a bit too much foundation on. I don't know, like put this amount on. So that was one of them. Other memories I want to go back to. There's some moments that I absolutely love. One of them was when I was in the school show, real random. In high school, in year 8, I was in part of Hairspray as the school show, and like my like bow thing at the end, like because I was actually like a titled character, I came through the Hairspray can and like ran out and did like a curtsy and a bow, and I loved that, you know. That's I don't know, that I feel like not many people would remember that, but I did, and I really liked it. I'm trying to think, I've had loads of great memories and good times, do you know what I mean? But I think definitely that one in London was my favourite. Yeah, I think that one. And also there was just a very iconic part of my life. It was so like from September 2021 to like April 2022. That was the best like era of my life, like so far, in my opinion. Like, I loved it, I looked great, I felt great, I was so happy. Like, life was just fabulous, do you know what I mean? Like, every day was just a laugh, and like there were no worries or all like that. Nice. So now I've just started with cream contouring. This is a concealer, I believe, yeah, the W7 HD concealer, and it's in the shade, it doesn't really say a shade, DDN10, I don't know if that's the shade. It's just like a darker concealer. Obviously I use this to contour with, and I just found it in the beauty outlet in Wembley. I remember like I was in year 2, I think, or year 1. I think it was year 1, and I did a school talent show, and basically I sang The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow from Annie, and did like a little dance routine to it that me and my mum had made ourselves, and like the crowd were basically parents and school kids, and they were literally shouting my name, right? And that was like, you know, it's like a celebrity moment, but obviously it's not. But like at the time I was so young, you know, I was like, this is crazy. So I just got in with concealer now. This concealer is from Revolution, and it's the In Real Life Filter Finish in C4. The next question I've actually got this more than once, and it quite irritates me, I'm not gonna lie. It's whether I'm single or not, or like this question, it's been like phrased a few times about, am I single? Why is this lighting so bad? Right, and firstly, I had a bit of a rant on YouTube before. It's like the only issue I've ever had with YouTube, and I've literally been doing it since 2018, right? My personal life is mine, not yours, it's mine, right? And I appreciate that putting part of my life on the camera, right? You like become intrigued, you become invested. Like, I didn't realise that people would be that interested, to be honest, in my life, obviously because I've got such a small following, you know, but like the people that I look up to on social media, for example, Tweely, Mandy and Anna from Sisters in the City, Alyssa Howard, Lil Got Guap, Emma Chamberlain, people like that, you know, like people that have got a bigger following than I have, you know, like people that do this as like their job, right? You know, I'm interested about their life, but I would never badger their Instagram, their YouTube comments, their DMs and stuff like that. Have you got a boyfriend? Are you single? Where do you live? Really personal questions. Where's Iris? Why is Iris in none of your videos? Right, it's very hurtful, and like it's like you're trying to get too much out of me. I will let you know about my life as I want you to know about it. I don't have to tell you every little detail of my life. Like, you've got some little amount of privacy in your life when you do social media, right? and I will choose what I want it to be and what I don't want it to be. The fact that there are people that are like badgering my comments, exposing where I live. If you know where I live just from like my vlogs, I don't care. Keep that information to yourself, right? Because it is not your information to be sharing around like in the comment section and stuff like that. It's just not, right? And then also, right, about my personal life in terms of Iris. If Iris doesn't want to come in the videos, I'm not going to force her to come into my video. She's my little sister. She's a 16-year-old girl, right? And you know, some of the comments, right, are not on. Right, so if she doesn't want to come in the video, take a look at yourself and think, why does she not want to come on? Right, because it's alright having a laugh and a joke about her, like, not being in my videos and she only comes in a few these days, right? But there is a reason why she doesn't. And I feel like I'm getting quite high rate about this, but it's like, this is true and this is what I'm passionate about. But going back to the question, sorry, of whether I'm single or not, I am not single. I'm in a loving relationship. I have been for a long time, you know. Right, there's literally videos on my YouTube channel, me and Johnny knocking about, doing vlogs and stuff like that, and challenges, right? He doesn't want to be in all my videos. He doesn't want to be in front of a camera every time he sees me. We don't get enough time as it is together, so I don't want him to feel pressured about having to come onto a camera, something that he doesn't want to do, right? And you all should like be fine with that and not be like, you know, giving me relationship advice whilst he was sat next to me. Do you know what I mean? I think it's weird. I would never just spam somebody's comments being like, where's your boyfriend? Where's Johnny gone? Is Johnny going to be coming in any videos? Or likewise, Iris. Where's Iris? It's not Iris's YouTube channel, respectfully, right? So why would she be in the videos? It's something that I get very angry about, and it's the only thing to do with YouTube that I've ever, like, cared about. Like, you know, you get odd hate comment every now and again, but it's like, that doesn't affect me if you're on about me. But if you're like trying to diss or trying to question, right, like my sister, my boyfriend, people in my family that I care about, like, who are you? Do you know what I mean? Like, the phrase, if you've not got anything nice to say, like, don't say it. If it's not your information to spread, don't spread it. It's just like common courtesy, right? And I don't care if you think I'm like being too far or I'm being like oh, that's what social media is all about. No, it's not. People have the right to be private about things that they want to be private about, right? And you should take a long hard look at yourself if you think that that shouldn't be the case, right? So now that we're a bit of a rant over, right, you know, in answer to the question, I'm not single, I'm in a relationship, don't want anybody else, thank you. So if you're asking for yourself, the answer's no. So whilst I was doing that, I put on some cream blusher. The one that I use is from MUA in the shade Watermelon, I believe. It's, where is it gone? Yeah, it looks like this. It's in the shade Watermelon. They're literally like £3 or something, £3.50. They're literally the best blush, liquid blush that I've ever tried. That being said, though, I have only used two brands. And then I use the Rimmel Stay Matte, which is obviously a classic that I use in like every single makeup look, to set my face in place. All nice like so. The next question is, when is your next holiday? I have 2 holidays like penciled in my head. They're not actually booked yet, so I don't actually know when my next holiday will be. And then probably a family holiday as well next year. I don't actually know when I'll stop going on the family holiday, because like the Guadeloupe holiday were actually meant to be my last family holiday, but then my mum invited me to Italy, so I went then as well. So whilst ever she's offering, you know, I'm gonna go on these family holidays. And obviously Iris is still going on them, and I feel like Iris wouldn't enjoy it as much without me, like not being funny, do you know what I mean? Like, I just don't think she would. So I'm used contour from this palette. It's the Ultra Pro HD Powder Contour in the shade Fair, and I just used these 2 contouring shades. I'm then going to put bronzer on. This bronzer's from Revolution. You can see some really annoying like stripy lighting on my face. It's these blinds, honestly, it's so annoying. All I want to do is just film in peace. So yeah, in actual answer to the question, I don't know when my next holiday is, but I know that I should probably have three next year if all goes to plan. I'm using this Triple Baked bronzer from I Heart Makeup. I don't think they make this anymore because I've honestly had it years. And this is just gonna put some blush and also some shimmer onto my cheeks, a little bit over my forehead, then on my nose. Yeah. And that's the face done. I'm just going to put some setting spray on it now. So I'm using Primark setting spray. I think they stopped doing this and I'm so heartbroken by it because I absolutely love it. Just letting that sink into the skin. The next one, this is not a question, this is an assumption, and it's that I'm rich. I'm not rich. Like, I'm a 19-year-old and I'm definitely not rich by any means, shape or form. I do think I'm smart with my money though for my age. I will give myself some credit. I'm very strict about my savings. I don't like, once I put the stuff into my savings, I don't really want to take it out unless it's for a holiday, a house, a car, a MacBook, an investment. Do you know what I mean? I don't really want to just be transferring myself out £10 to go and get myself a meal because I'm hungry. Like, I don't really want to be doing that, but obviously when push comes to shove, sometimes you have to. Obviously, I've never like struggled growing up, do you know what I mean? Like, my parents have always like been able to provide for us the best they can, do you know what I mean? Like, we've never like I've always lived comfortably, if that makes sense. But I've never been spoiled, and that's something that I'd like to make apparent, because obviously not spoiled as in like, oh, it's your birthday, like get what you want sort of thing, like not like that. Like, every parent has the right to spoil the child. I'll make the child feel spoiled every once in a while. I'm not saying that for a second, but I've been brought up to know that money has a value. Like, you need money to survive, and it's important that you don't just waste money. That's what I mean by like not being spoiled. For example, you know, from a young age, I found out that you've got a savings, well, I had a savings account that my parents opened like when I was born, and it has a certain amount in it. You can't open it until you're 18. When I was 18, oh no, just before I was 18, like when I was in college, like when I was 16 and 17, well, basically, let's just tell the story. Like, I started working at 14, just like, you know, a little like Saturday job, even though we're on a Sunday, you know, and that was great. Then when I was 17, I moved to a restaurant, and that restaurant is where I met Abby and Johnny. Loved that, like, time. I really enjoyed working there until I didn't, let's say that. And that is when I realised that, like, you know, you can work a lot, get money for yourself, and like then you can pretty much do what you want. Like, there's freedom within the money, like with money, or it comes with money, do you know what I mean? Like, I could go out shopping with my friends, I could catch the train, I could do these things, I could buy a meal before I started work and stuff like that. But then also along that time, like just before I started that job actually, I started putting money into my savings account, and that were really good because I knew I couldn't touch that money, obviously because I was under 18, and then once I did turn 18, and then I have access to that savings account. But I've tried to maintain the fact like that I can't get anything from it. Just, it's like helping with the discipline of not like going into it. And also other things, like things, if I've wanted something that's quite expensive when I was younger, my parents would be like, maybe like, we'll put half to it and then you've got to save up the rest with your pocket money. Like, I'd save my pocket money and then I'd save my wages, and then next thing you know I could buy something. For example, when I bought my MacBook, I was so proud of myself because obviously it was like a first investment, and then next thing you know I bought my car, and that's obviously a massive investment. And then also I'm able to afford my insurance, my car payment, my MacBook payment, my phone bill, everything like that. So I think in terms of being rich, I'm not saying rich by any means. I'm actually not, like, I'm really not. But I think I've been educated to be rich. You know, let's all live and dream and hope that one day I'll be rich. We've got us fingers crossed, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I've got good traits to set myself up to be financially stable, maybe not rich. I'm gonna start my eyeshadow whilst I'm just discussing the questions. And this one's from Morphe, and it's the 35 Art palette. Like, I bought a few holidays and stuff like that. So I'm not bragging, by the way, guys, I'm just being transparent, that I think it's important for like younger people to understand the importance of money, and obviously strive to want to like get a higher paid job, or the next promotion at work or anything like that, you know, get a little side hustle going. You know, my YouTube is literally my side hustle. You know, YouTube is not my main stream of income. I think that's all it is to it. I don't think it's a case of being rich. I think it's a case of being smart, because you could have not a lot of money at all and still have a fantastic life if you're just clever with the money. And if you got, I don't know, like €1 millions and spent it all on like unnecessary things that you don't need, and then by the time you're 40 you'll be broke again, then like who's had the better life? The person that didn't win the Euro Millions but, you know, used their brain, or the person that did and didn't? That's how I see it anyway. I don't really know what eyeshadow I'm gonna do today. Not sure at all. The next question is what time I go to bed every day. I don't know. This, I'm not gonna lie guys, that's a bit of a weird question if you ask me, but you know, each to their own. So that completely depends. I was actually on about this to my sister earlier on, that like I don't have like a good sleep schedule, and that's mainly because of my job. Like some days I can work late, so other days I can work early. Obviously if I'm on early I'll go to bed earlier. If I'm on late I'm obviously awake later. So it really just depends on what I'm working. Unless there's like a specific occasion or I'm on a night shift or something like that, I will always be asleep before midnight. I never stay awake past midnight. I never have, like it's not something I really do. Apart from that little iconic time of my life, remember what I was talking about earlier? I did used to stay awake past midnight, then I went go to college day after. LOL. Honestly, yeah, that's the only time I've really stayed up past midnight on like a typical week. Obviously if you've been watching my channel a long time you'll know that I don't really go clubbing or anything like that, or I don't go out very often, and when I do I go home quite early anyway. So it's not like I do really do the sort of like late night socialising sort of situation. I like to be in bed and not be tired. There's nothing worse than not being able to wake up properly on a morning because you're tired. I hate that so much. I really don't like this eyeshadow. It's fine, we can save it. Doom doom do doom 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 doom. You were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar when I met you. I picked you out, I shook you off, I turned you around, turned you into someone new. Now 5 years later on, you've got the world at your feet. Success has been so easy for you. But don't forget, it's me who put you where you are now, and I can put you back down too. Don't you want me? You know I can't believe it when I say that you don't see me. I'm singing wrong words. If you can hear some sort of music, I apologise, right? I know I'm not gonna, you know, hopefully I'll not get copyrighted, but like every time I film someone in this house is playing music. And I can't work out if this is Iris or my dad that's playing it, because I thought my dad had left. He's going out. I'm going to the cinema anyway, guys, so it's not like I'm going to be judging my makeup. And we are going to eat before, but not anywhere fancy. Now for the hair, Iris has recommended that I do a bun, but not like a bun like I do for work, like what I used to do, like a big like sort of thing. However, my hair just doesn't cooperate for some reason. I don't know why. It's definitely at the length where it should be able to go up on the top of my head, but it just doesn't for some reason. Right, so I'm going to try and put the ponytail in first. The issue with me is I need a parting, because if not, I will look like an egg. And then what I do is I put it into like a loop. That's the first step. I don't even remember the steps. I need to go and get my hair stuff on, obviously. Right, so what I next do is I need to find another bobble. This one. And I bring it round. Grab it. And then put the bobble round to the bottom so that the hair still comes out like that, you see. Obviously I've got, can you even see my hair? A ridiculously large spiky bit there, which needs clipping. So then you just clip around. Because I washed my hair today. That has not done anything. Because I washed my hair today, it's looking really neat, which my hair never looks neat, like my thing is messy hair. I just don't want like a little antennae sticking out. The grip is now sticking out. I'm running out of time. I haven't got it. Then there's like the tail of the pony. It's going to be sticking around somewhere, so you need to make sure that's all gripped in. Why does it look so neat? Just don't mind me. That's it. Let me grip it now. Honestly, for school, I used to have a massive, like, pile of hair on my hair. Now, my hair were a lot longer, right, but I love how it looks. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's my hair. I need earrings. I'm gonna wear my gold hoops. My big hoops. Iris has said that this outfit I'm wearing is not really my style, which it's not, to be fair, she's correct, but she said to do the bun, do you know, to make it look more like me. So I'm trying to think of like things that I normally wear, but it's hard to think about them when you're not just like doing them. But big earrings, big hair. The hair isn't even that big. I'm actually really disappointed with the hair. Ow, I've had to cut my ear. That is 100% bleeding. Beauty is pain. So that is the hair and the earrings and the makeup done. Now I'm going to get into the outfit. I'll be right back. So I'm ready. This is my outfit, guys. Do you like it? I know it's not very me, but like I said, we've done the hair, the makeup and the earrings like me, so what more do you want? But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and thanks to everyone that put the Q&A questions on my Instagram. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, they're both the same, at Evie Mitchell. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Remember, I'm doing a giveaway when I hit 7k, and thanks again for watching this video. I'll see you next time.